Bring the microphone back.
All right, folks, it's Joey and Nate here for Dixie Doggers TV, and then we got old Jake Lacano here, got old Pat Lewin here, and we got Goose 3 times.
3-time world champ.
3-time world champion.
Pat's wearing the hat. They done got 3 X's on that hat.
Yeah.
Where does it end? Nobody knows.
Hold that mic up there, Pat.
I don't know. You know, this dog's only coming forward, just turned forward not long ago.
We've had a lot of celebrity guests on here before. Now we got the world champ Goose right here in the podcast with a video.
There you go.
It all, all the year-end events are still up for grabs. The puppy, the puppy futurity, the highest placing female, the kennel, all still up for grabs. But Goose sewed up the world championship tonight with a 3rd place in the 1 dog and a 1st place in the 2 dog. Goose is going to be the world champion for 2021.
Oh, Goose worked today.
Yes, sir, he did.
He worked. This first time I watched him work, and that something gun ran a bunch of runs.
That is a consistent dog.
That something gun, he laid it down.
To say the
day.
least. A bunch of them are consistent.
But that one's a little more.
But is that? But did they do like that one did?
Exactly.
Look down that one's belly going to the truck. See how skin up he is.
Yeah. Exactly. Jake, tell us about what all came out today. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and events, and go over.
That's why I wanted to talk about a lot of the winners and stuff. There it is. Troy Carroll's posing with pictures. He's signing autographs over there, taking
Troy
pictures
Carroll,
with babies. Troy Carroll from the East Coast out there in Perry, Florida.
There you go.
Max and Goose won the 2 dog here tonight after a lot of hard baying. 106 entries. Everybody. All the top dogs paired with each other, and that was the one that come out on top there at the end. three rounds. I believe we went 8 minutes there at the end.
Yeah.
They weren't perfect, but they were nearly perfect, and that's what it took. It was hard to bay them hogs perfect for that long.
Them hogs, like you said, that's some hogs.
That's a fact. Now, all of a sudden, now that it's time to talk, I got a tickle in my throat.
Oh, that's going to happen.
God, hey, I got a cure for it, though.
There you go. It's called beer time for a reason, folks.
But, 2nd place, CNL Foster out of DeVille, Louisiana. They, they got a dog named Chase that won the 1 dog back in May. He's like Gorilla. They never really tried him in the 2 dog before because, he's real rough. And, man, I think they only ran him once. And then the result was 2nd, and he didn't make no mistakes. His partner, while we're on the subject of his partner, Charlie dog, a yellow dog, come off my old long-legged hunt dogs. That dog wanted to breed that hound. That's a puppy off of him. Is that Charlie dog? He won the old and young. Yeah, he's off a champ, and champ wasn't mine, but I own the daddy to champ.
Randy, hey, grab that microphone right there. Right. If Pat ain't gonna use it, just hold it up where we can. Because we got a lot of background noise and all that.
Yeah, stuff. They're playing music in the background. A lot of talking. A lot of good times going on here. And Charlie and Chase, they got 2nd. 3rd was David Flemister from Arkansas, who is perennial winner. He wins. He won the 1 dog at Earl's. He places top 5 on his worst days in the top 5 every time. Code Red got 4th and 5th in the 2 dog. Rooster proved again why he's a people's champ. He left the pen. He went in the pen 3-legged a couple times. He come out the pen 2-legged a couple times.
I seen that dog.
And he never backed up.
He was getting.
Yeah. He never backed up. He was 8.5 foot high. He was over. Yeah. If he would have been closer to the fence, he'd have landed on the outside. Had to go back through the gate to go get to that sucker.
Ain't no doubt.
But that's the reason he's the people's champ. People love him. That's the reason Pat Lewin started liking hog baying was them hound dogs.
That's right.
Getting in there and grinding with them curs.
If that thing was brindle, man, I don't know how you could handle yourself.
I'm going to tell you what, Rooster put the squirrel in scratch, today out there. Getting back to where he needed to be, right on the end of that nose. And I tell you what, he knows what pork tastes like.
That's right.
Before he ever opened his mouth, he had to test it and see.
That's right.
He's no punk. But he's going to see what that hog, that's his test. He's going to say, well, what am I working with? Rooster's going to go down there and he's going to say, okay, how's this? So Rooster judge him like how you going to step up to me? And then I'm going to adjust my baying to what you are.
There you go.
I know
y'all remember
I'm trying to figure out what you are. I'm pretty much sure before the end you're going to be the
y'all remember Y'all
That's
remember the podcast where we talked about different breeds of dogs and colors and different things? Like a lot of folks don't like the white, and I took a lot of heat. My dogs got white in them, and I was the main critic of white dogs and stuff. And Pat said something about blue ticks. He said there ain't nothing wrong with a blue tick. He said it just takes about 10,000 to get that. You know, he said some of the best dogs he ever seen was blue tick, but he said it took about 10,000 to get one like that. And
That's why their ears got so long. Them possums swinging on them.
Hey, look.
Boy, when you get one, you got something.
That's right.
And Rooster, he's something else. You know what that something else is? That's that little bit extra.
There you go.
That old lady told me that baby, that's something else. Rooster, he's that kind of something else.
A little something else in it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the few dogs I've seen come back from the dead. And when he realized where he was at, and looked at the hog and went, boom. I ain't forgot.
Oh, you can tell when he's in there. He just like you said, just to let him know. Just let him know.
Man, it's a shame they don't live no longer than they do.
Yeah.
It does. I know he growled. I'm the only man this dog's ever growled at. Ain't it?
He's
I'm down in Girl Loco. I was telling him how much he sucked and Crow didn't. You know.
That's right.
He's a humble champion. He he could have anything he wanted, and he still lets Randy have his girlfriend. You know what I mean? Hey.
How, baby?
Man, it's getting rowdy over there right now.
There you go.
I'll tell you, and he's pretty. Head down, blue-eyed bastard is pretty. I'll give him that.
He's a good-looking dog.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Not quite pretty as Crow was, but I mean, he was all right. Oh,
Come on, Peanut.
I think
that's why you don't sleep
Peanut.
with your cousin right
Peanut's
there.
camp right there, baby.
Hey, this
Peanut.
here's why you don't have sex with those laws against messing with your cousin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, community celebrity here in Downsville, Louisiana. He's like the mayor's assistant and the chief of police, the postmaster. Everything there is to know about Lonnie Malone Road is Peanut. And man, hey, there's a lot of extracurricular activities going on here at the World Championship of Hog Band, and I think you've let it all up. There's been some cooking, some drinking, some music, and
cooking, lots of drinking, and
Lots of drinking.
and some extracurriculars. I can't even say that word.
Yeah.
If you ain't here, you're missing out.
There ain't no doubt about that.
hey man, there's a lot of folks that like to have a good time. When I go to the East Coast, to have a good time with a lot of friends. And Peanut is one of them that would fit in great with the East Coast good timers.
Man.
And that wild bunch, y'all need to come down here. Y'all fit right in with Peanut.
I don't even bring dogs. I just come to have a good time.
You know, he
Ain't
says
nothing wrong
that.
with
Now I'm going to say this. The highest winning percentage in the history of hogband.com is Peanut. Because if he brought dogs 4 times, he won 3 of them.
Well,
just
I
gonna tell
can't
him
help that.
And then they started catching out because he likes meat. Hey,
Got to have the meat.
you got to have a meat dog. You know, Peanut's all about the meat
He
dog.
likes that hairy meat.
I'll tell you this. Well, neither here nor there. But Peanut's running a coon dog, and he runs a walker dog. He don't run a blue tick. He runs a walker dog.
He does.
And he don't hit corn feeders. He said he ain't gonna hunt no place for coons that's got a corn feeder out there. And I tell you, you want to talk a lot about a walker dog? Peanut could probably tell you something. How many you got now, Peanut?
2 with a litter on the way.
A litter on the way.
Tree and walkers? Tree and walkers?
Yes, sir.
Circle point tree and walkers or meat tree and walkers?
No. These meat hounds here.
Okay.
What's the difference? Are you talking about circle points?
Circle point, yeah.
The ones that bark on the tree. And
These ain't no slick train summits here. These
not.
meat hounds.
They honest.
These meat hounds.
They honest?
Meat hounds.
But I want to know if they honest.
They supposed to be born on the 18th. Meat hounds. You hear me?
Well, I tell you what, I went with him one time. They pretty good. I'm gonna tell you right now, if his dog trees on a mailbox, just open the door and get you damn coon. He'll be in there about 3 stamps on him. They solid. I'll give him that.
I ain't reaching in to get it.
Oh no.
He will.
But they are.
Damn fool here. He
They
will.
always got the meat. I ain't gonna say it might not be grinning when he gets there,
Hey,
but you know what I
meat,
mean.
Meat, son. Meat.
Hey,
Hey.
buy some pie.
Man, meat hounds.
That's why them ears is
Of all the hog bands I've been to, this is the only one I ever ate a barbecued coon at. I know that. So I know they produce the meat.
Yeah.
I had a pickle. I had a pickle bacon wrap with some cream cheese and some jalapeno, and it was the baddest thing I ever had in my life. That pickle was
Peanut
on point.
cooked that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told my.
I mean-
now I'm mad.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Now I'm mad.
Now,
I didn't get one. I
but
didn't get
you
one.
know, you talk about these woods guys and talk about the meat. I ain't never messed with this dog in the woods. But he got some, they're not belly mates, but they're the same cross. If I'm not mistaken, I ain't seen one that didn't cast yet. So to say these dogs won't produce the meat, they ain't been watching my videos on Facebook. Because I'll give him that. I ain't giving him much. But he's earned it. But they got the meat, you know. And that's
We're only gonna do an hour now. We ain't doing no 2 hour deal. We'll be right back.
he can't count no way.
Who, me? No,
Why, you could have told him anything. He can't count, can't tell time, none of that. But yeah, you're talking about dogs with the meat. This line of dogs, they get the meat. I give them that. Really, they had to take it because I didn't give them.
Sure, and they've been doing it. They've been doing it in this part of the country for a long time. That's a Weems dog.
Yeah.
They've been doing it in this part of the country. Some old hog dogs from way back.
Yeah. John Harrison used to have dogs. He'd run Friday night. He'd go run, catch hogs in the woods, and come back on Sunday and win the best of the best with a woods dog. And that's he owned the daddy. That's where all this come from. But I mean, I know since 2013. Jake's been keeping points on dogs. There's only one dog ever scored 30 points in a year. That was Gator. The other ones have been Goose, and he scored over 30 every year. He's sitting right now, I think 37 or 38, and last year was around 34. This year, the year before that, he was at 39 in 2019. 30 points in a season. That's hard. That's hard on a dog.
All right, for people that don't know how that point system and stuff is, y'all want to elaborate on that a little bit? Tell us how you get them points.
You get points for winning money holes.
There you go.
All right, the normal events, like I say normal, like puppy, amateur, novice, they're 3, 2, 1. 3 for first, 2 for second, 1 for third. The pro events are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The one dog open is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. The title belt and the 2-dog cup are 5, winner take all. So you go in there with the big boys at $200 entry fee, winner take all.
Yeah,
And that's tomorrow.
Yes, sir. That's tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
This deal ain't over yet. There's still a $6,000 dog trailer over there for grabs.
It ain't too late.
We don't know. We don't know how that's going to shake down. We don't know how the puppy futurity is going to shake down. We don't know how the highest placing female is going to shake down. But I'll tell you this: we're getting closer every breath we take.
That's right. We're winding it down.
And I know this, that when this is over on Sunday, me and Uncle Pat, we're going to rest on Monday. Got to go home, feed my junk, get everything lined up, and we're going on an 8-day excursion in South Carolina.
That's what
South Kakalaka.
There you go, buddy.
And guess what I'm bringing with me? I think it's some half sisters of this. This world champion coon dog. No, Bay dog. I really messed up. That wasn't on purpose. Yeah, they going with me. That's what I'm bringing.
Back in the HogDog Nation podcast, we said some things. Like I took a stance. The rest of them didn't. But I kind of took a stance. Like I like everything dog related, and I'm gonna support it. But I don't care about your blood trail dog. I like hog dogs. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what excites you the most.
Yeah, that's what lights my fire. And as far as I'm concerned, if that don't light your fire, your wood's wet.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to run hog dogs, but we're going during deer season.
We're
and
gonna
buying
catch
tags.
some meat.
That's right.
Yeah.
I ain't never run no hog dogs. We run deer dogs.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, I remember that day.
Yeah.
I remember that day. I think they still cleaning deer.
That's when I got that flow when you was talking shit on Goose and all we was talking about was old Crow. Old Crow. You know what? Crow is sitting at 14 points still right now. I don't know if anybody's passed him. But he's still in the top 5 if nobody else has passed him.
He's top 6 for sure, if not top 5.
Yeah, if not top. And he's been half the year. Yeah, he has.
We got enough material, us three. We could sit here all night. Look at the kids in the Bay Pen. There's probably 12 kids in the Bay Pen right now. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and illegitimate. Well, anyway, there's people everywhere over there. But anyway, here's like Randy, Pat, and me could go on for days about go because we're familiar with this. Right now, if I could ask one thing, like Nathan, what do you take away from this weekend?
What do I take away? It's basically a big old family. I mean, I have seen like just a group of kids, and you can tell they don't know each other. But by the end of the day, they're best friends.
They're eating each other's snack packs and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're best friends.
Or
They're
they're
going to
sharing
each other's parents, and the parents will talk to them, hang out. You can leave your dog with somebody, leave your kid. I mean, and everybody, as long as you don't act like a moron, they're more than welcome to share.
There ain't no
their dog.
morons here. We don't allow them.
Ain't no doubt about that.
I haven't seen them. I haven't met a
If I'd
moron.
have been Randy Durrell at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd have shot me. Well, I was dead, and I talk so bad about him, GW like to fell out the chair. Come on.
Say what?
I was giving Randy a hard time, too.
Oh, yeah.
I gave Randy a harder time than anybody.
He kept trying to tell me that
Randy,
was
they hard on you, bro.
Yeah.
They always.
When it comes to slack,
You know,
They hate you because they ain't you.
when it comes to slack, he gets none.
It's cold up here. It gets cold and lonely.
At the top.
Tommy
It's
Lehman
going
said it
on.
best. Like y'all from y'all go to them Georgia bands. You like Hickory Crossing? Probably a third of them pictures up there in that museum part. I call it the museum. I don't know what Marc really calls it, but Hickory Crossing. Probably a third of
Wall
them
of
pictures
Fame.
up in there where y'all did the podcast where the boar hog was mounted. Probably a third of them are Tommy Lehman and his dogs. He said something real profound one time. He said it's lonely at the top,
Only at the top.
but somebody's got to be there.
I mean, I
You know.
Ain't
I
nobody
wasn't
at the
down in
top. You know, everybody looking at you.
CJ. That wasn't down in CJ. You kept going back to see. Randy, I think it's you that sucked there talking about. You know? They were just trying to stir you up for today. That's all.
It
It worked.
It is.
Well,
It
now
is what it is.
we got Nathan's point of view right now. Like Joey.
Yes, sir.
All right, don't just talk about tonight. Like in the 3 days you've been here. Yeah. All right. Tell us, like, what do you think about the show, man?
I put it this way, like this is my first one that I've come, other than the Georgia Bays and stuff. I went to terrier trials out in Texas, and that was a good thing. But the past couple of days, it's the same environment as it is over there, as far as the communion, the camaraderie, the friendship. It's you feel at home. That's the biggest part that I can take away from it. The dogs, the caliber of dogs, is amazing. The caliber of hogs is out of this
Some
world.
mean ass hogs.
I'm talking about if you got a bay dog, and you think you got a bay dog, let me put it that way. If you think you got a bay dog, bring him out here and put him to the test, because it's a little different test.
I tell you what, I
It's
even
a-
add to that. If you think you got a catch dog,
Yeah, exactly. There
I
was
seen
some
a hog
dogs-
try to jump over a shield and bite
you,
somebody.
you find out you don't have a catch
I
dog.
guarantee you, there's a lot of guys like myself. Like I said, when I first come in this, I was like, this probably ain't going to be for me, blah, 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 and all that stuff. And I put my dogs in.
Yeah.
And we ran a 9-9.
Y'all had a good run.
We had
Got a good run.
Yeah.
And that gave me more motivation. I was like, man, and then I had.
It wasn't your pawpaw's 9-9. It was they took a whooping
Yeah,
and got a 9. Like
they got
the young dog got hurt and looked back to make sure everything was still attached and said, all right, I'm all right. I'm gonna get back in there.
That's right.
We carried him to school today,
He got
and he
educated.
passed the test. He done pretty good, damn
He did.
good. That's what I think. And I had a lot of guys come up
I watched.
and tell me, they congratulated me on that. And Mr. Ricky Campbell, he came up, talked to me, gave me some good advice. Drew Todd, good advice. I'm talking about everybody out here has been open about this is something you can work on. Try this, try that, And they're not trying to do it to say, hey, we don't want you to succeed. They want to compete against you. That's that competition level. And I've had other people like, they're like, well, out there, it's all about the money. It's all about. I don't see it that way. I like I said, I came out here to see, and it's not. It has to have something to do with the money, or you wouldn't be competing. It's about the competition. All these guys out here, these two right here, these two peckerheads. Well, mainly this peckerhead in the middle, Pat. He's talking shit about Randy nonstop all the time, and
It's true.
they're best friends. I mean, it's like they're best friends.
It's true, but he's a big enough man. He can handle the truth. And
that's-
most people can't. If somebody
I got big shoulders.
There you go, baby. There you go.
I hate for somebody to ask me a question because I'm scared to death because I don't have the ability not to tell them.
If y'all could have heard me last night, you'd have thought Randy was gonna
Yeah,
quit. I was
yeah.
giving him. I'm giving it to him.
There you go.
Both hands
Uncle Pat,
on both feet.
What you think about my dog? Because words is like toothpaste. You squeeze them out, you can't put them back. And if I think he ain't worth the shit, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah,
You might need it. But I got it now.
There
My
you
daddy
go.
taught me this. Son, if he suits you, He's fine with me.
There you go.
And because it is, we talked about that a little bit last night.
Yep.
What you like. I like an open dog because I'm deaf or whatever. I want to hear it. Some people like a silent dog. You like little dogs.
Yep.
He like, well, we don't talk about that, but, you know, Jake liked the yellow dogs back in the day that was rough. It doesn't mean they didn't bay, but, and when I get all of a sudden, did this microphone just appear? Or is there a gremlin around here? Because I like, damn, I'm supposed to hand this off. Oh, boy, quit it. I had a man ask me a question today about a certain breed of dogs.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to answer this question because I didn't want to say what I really felt because they don't suit me a little bit rough. Yeah. I said, well, okay, have you seen any of them led around here today? He said, no. I said, you seen any go through that gate today? No. I said, well, these people can buy the best dogs in the world, and they don't have one of them here.
Yeah.
So you take that for what you want. The dogs, there's nothing wrong with the strain of dogs at all. I mean, that's just a little bit rough for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm lazy. I ain't going to lie.
Well, that's just what it is.
I don't like anxiety and all that running and huffing and puffing. I'm an old man. Believe it or not, I'm pretty. I know I don't look it, but I'm old. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, you had me fooled all the time.
I know. I bet you thought I wasn't but 75, but I'm really 100. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel about 105 right now, but you know, so you just look around, and I can promise you, where this he come from, if you look around and you dig in that paperwork, you gonna find that name they said. I know what it is, I ain't gonna say it, but it's gonna be there. There's nothing hardly here except for a few anomalies. This ain't.
And even on the East Coast,
I can promise
it don't
you.
matter where you're from.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Same
lie.
thing works both ways. It ain't like it's a secret. Like
I ain't gonna
same
lie.
thing works both places.
I ain't gonna lie.
What I hate,
Yeah.
what I hate is people like that haven't got a chance to meet us.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. If
The
you
people that haven't got a,
here,
the people that haven't got a
judgment.
the
If you
people
ain't
that
been here,
haven't
don't
got a
say shit.
chance to meet us. They don't understand the separation's not that far. We're the same people.
That's what
We're
I'm
doing
saying.
the
It's
same thing.
It's the same exact thing.
And we want everybody to feel welcome. And Goose, quit licking my cigar.
He's
I
excited.
tell you what, I've been handed food, beer.
Good food
I'm
too,
talking
ain't
about
it?
Oh man, the food. Look,
I love you, but I ain't giving you no beer. The store's closed.
I need to know. You heard about the dog before you got here, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he had to.
Is the hype real? Is it real?
Well, it can't. Well, he's dead now. He's dead
Well,
now.
we ain't talking about crow for sure.
No,
Look
no.
at here. I have never seen, and like I ain't been doing this forever, but in 5 to 6 years that I've been doing it, that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that.
I've never seen a dog
Like a
pull
ballerina.
so far back and literally his head and his ass be in the same line and he never lose contact.
That son of a bitch was in a circle.
And then just
Running in a
fold
damn
up,
circle,
keep
folded
eye
in
contact,
half.
straight back up like
Eyeball
what the hell?
straight
Is
on
that
the
what
hole.
is that what it's supposed to look like?
Yes, that's
That's-
what it's supposed to look like. That's striving for perfection.
Yeah, I was going to say that's
It
what
don't matter.
Right. The only
Bad
problem I got
hog,
with the
set up
dog-
hog, running hog.
it did
The
not
dog
matter.
knows when he's in a
What did he?
bad
How many
spot,
times you
he'll
watch
move
him bait? You probably watched him 12, 14 just
I was going
today.
to say,
back. Like I watched him
In the last 3
minutes.
in the last 3 days, you watched him run a lot.
Yes, I know 1 2-minute, a 4-minute, a 6-minute, and an 8-minute.
a couple of times.
I don't know.
3
If,
times in the 6 minute.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say 3 times in the 6.
well, I don't know if I watched all of his bait offs or not. Like I said, I don't know how many times the dogs ran.
Those
But
were-
I haven't
those
seen
were the
him make a
best.
Mistake.
Yeah. I
don't even watch
In the
him
2
anymore.
dog, he didn't.
You know why?
The only,
You know he ain't
This
gonna
is the
mess up.
same.
the only time he got docked, he got third in the 1 dog, and his
perfect.
hog just ran the whole time. He ran 100 times, and he only stopped him 99, and he got a 9.9.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hype is real.
To compare
That's
it,
serious dog.
this is a symphony. Rooster's AC/DC. It's just what you like to listen to or watch.
Exactly.
I guarantee you, he can flow what do you say? Flow like a butterfly, sing like a bee.
Well,
I guarantee you, I had him catch.
Right,
too.
right, right now-
We couldn't even break him out. He would put his mouth.
right now, this weekend, we can't compare him because Rooster's 10 years old. You know,
How old?
Rooster, he's older than hell.
He's older
or
than
older
him,
than that,
he
yeah.
is. And-
You know, but
and-
I'm gonna
and
tell you
he's not
this.
lived the easy life.
I said this today.
He's a ride or die.
I said this today in his first run in the 2 dog.
But he
when
is
he was
gonna be
standing
good.
there,
Oh, yeah.
he stood on 3 legs for a while, but he literally was on 2 legs
yeah.
because he was leaning like this because that whole right side was hurt. I said that's the most honest thing God ever made was that blue dog. Because I promise you, if he's got an ounce of it, he's gonna give you 2.
But I've only ever seen 2 dogs bait like that, and Rooster was in both videos. Today And when he was riding with Crow, I seen Crow Bay on 2 feet and a tail. Am I lying?
No.
It's on the tribute. And his partner, you know how he got hurt? Saving Rooster's old mean ass.
I heard that.
We've all had friends like that. They just don't live long.
They don't. I mean, hey,
That's
look,
always the ones that go early.
you know, we wondered why Crow ain't spun out 4 times his whole life. And that's why we want.
He spun out 4 times in that one run.
Yeah, but he can't. We didn't know it.
He died 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
Damn.
He won second in the world dead.
Yeah, second.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
second.
damn hard to
I
beat
don't.
right
Has
there.
anybody ever done that? That
Six
was
months
last
prior
year.
to that, he got first and second. Then he turned right back around, came back, and got second.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
And he went. He had to go 4 times in a bay-off for 6 minutes. 2 of them were back to back. Before the bay-off started, he was 3-legged. And then he got his other leg hurt, and he would alternate legs. Whichever one was hurting the worst at the time, he picked that one up.
If y'all
Then
don't
he
believe-
set the other one up, and he picked the other one up.
Contact Randy. He'll send you the video.
Yeah.
At first, he's gonna send you
Boys.
about 88 goose videos.
Yeah.
Once you suffer
Hey.
through that, he'll send that one.
I'ma tell you
And then
what,
you'll see a
folks.
I
hog
like
dog.
that hat.
The part.
I got me one too. I didn't know, Jay. Randy cried. I about cried.
Well,
Hey.
I mean, it's
about right?
deserving. I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of those deals that this does not come along all the time.
When you walk amongst dog men, what's great about it is you don't have to say nothing. When they see that, they know.
Yeah.
Exactly. They know exactly what you do.
Everybody thinks I dislike this dog. I don't. He just bays too tight for me in the woods. He's gonna scare that hog.
You told me
Crow,
several times
just
how good-
enough to get by.
No, he'll change. He'll bait tight. If he baits tight,
He backed
once,
up.
Guess what?
He backed
He's
up
gonna
when-
catch that one. You ain't
I
got to
know,
worry.
but I don't want to catch
But-
it. I want to look at it and go home, maybe, or you know, I'm trying to.
You better be ready.
Oh, I know. I got his family
But-
at the house.
When he sees one he can't catch, he says, "Hey, I'm gonna make this round
He will.
easy.
He
And
will.
we'll look good in the next round.
I guarantee
And
you.
when he
I'm gonna make it easy
smart
on this
about
one,
it,
and I'm gonna
Today especially. Now, not
3 dogs I'll ever seen do that.
Yeah.
Size him up first.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
he's gonna bay him accordingly.
today especially. Normally, like Goose ain't scared of a fight, and when he's fresh, when he's fresh, sometimes he'll entice it, and we know that ain't ideal. But like when he would get on bad hogs, he'd be back 3 foot. You know, he'd be backed up 3 foot, looking at
He
him.
knew what to do. I mean, it's called. It's just like a MMA fighter. You know, you got to adjust accordingly. You got a guy that wants to stand up, a guy that wants to go to the ground. What's your persona? What are you going to do? I mean, Jake knows what I'm talking about. You know, you got to adjust accordingly.
I'm gonna tell you something about Randy the Rail. Them old men wouldn't sell me nothing. You know how they took me deer hunting? They gave me a half-eat sandwich from under the seat. They kicked me out on the side of the road, come back at dark to get me. They didn't do this what people does to kids. Oh, set little baby up in the stand, get him a special gun, hold it for him, shake the buck deer gun. No. No, that's why I'm barred from all the deer leases, because my daddy threw me out because he knew the process was the same no matter the goal. I learned to hunt because I was hungry. Daddy didn't come back. He was in a beer joint. He had a blue tick. He never treated a coon. But every time we pass the neon sign,
We always gotta go back to the blue tick.
100 barks a minute. 100 barks. Yeah. But his was pretty good, but they had a little shorty. They never caught on in the coon hunts.
They had plot in them.
Yeah, when they had no plot.
They had plot in them. Pat talks bad about plots because he don't want y'all to breed to him.
I can tell you this, they probably had some of Mr. Oldladner's yeller. One in,
That's
one
what got
out.
second in the 2-dog today.
Yeah, hello. And them 3/4 tails, they said them hogs something must have been his hog. Hell no, he was born like it. That's what they say. Burp, they said strike. Hell, he located. Pow, pow, pow. Hell, they can't run with him. He ain't
Can I
saying
have one of them?
nothing. So we
Now
go,
it's a
and that's how
party.
Daddy placed
Thank
all
you,
them-
Hannah.
Placed all them
Hannah
coon
fought,
dogs,
no.
you know.
There you go.
He made a blue tick look good because he put something good with it. You
I
understand? I mean, that's why. Well, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Randy ain't holding this from nobody. I've trained. I don't know. I ain't really trained nothing. I just start them. I just kind of plant the seed and let the people water it, and they've done real good with it. I've never placed but in one of these in my life. You know what I placed with? As a joke, I named her Goosey.
Yeah.
Goosey and Lucy.
Full sister. She's
Yeah, I
just
just
2
joke.
years
You know,
younger.
you got a goose, I got a Goosey.
Hey,
Because she was a little goosey when I got her.
And then you placed with.
He
Yeah, I
caught,
forgot she was in the truck.
He won the 2-dog in
I went to
Oklahoma.
the-
caught 2 hogs with her that morning. Caught 2 hogs with her in the woods that morning.
Yeah.
Turned around and got second.
Out.
First. Y'all won it, didn't you?
They won
Well,
first.
yeah.
Well, they tied. with
Split.
Eric.
Whatever.
It was split.
Yeah.
She was 5.5 months
That's
old.
the kind of blood
Yeah.
that's running.
Yeah.
We had
I run her 5 times. I didn't know you weren't supposed to run them 5 or 6 times. I run her 5 times where her score was a 9-8. With 9-9 Spencer Judd, old Spencer, Axeman judging. He wouldn't cut them no slack.
cut 'em down.
Never.
We had a.
And I tell you what, Ed had 170, some 180 runs. He had 2 catchouts. Guess who they was? Huh? Goosey, Lucy, Frederick Birdalter. I don't remember who I had doing me, but I was both of them. You know how? I caught 2 hours with him that morning, 15 minutes up the road, and I said, damn, I've got to put them puppies up. I ain't turning around. That'd be fine. I was kind of, it was really for handle, but I just didn't know. I asked Ed, put him in there. I went, even though Walker Dog made it 10. I said, well, you know what?
Yeah.
Put them back in there. It's like midnight. Next morning, I got there for everybody. Ain't saying nothing. And this is tough. That Lee George Memorial, go to that one. It's laid back. It's laid back. Run what you run. But it's these same dogs. You better bring something.
And it's a good time.
You better not come. Hell, it's hell a good time. I'm telling you.
That's the Tuskers magazine. They don't put their name on it, but it's the Tuskers magazine.
Yeah,
it's the guy that got Ed started in Hog Hunting, Lee George Memorial.
Yeah.
And
I've heard a lot about
yeah.
Mr. Lee George.
And you know, I put him in there one time before everybody got there. You probably ain't supposed to do that, but it's a run what you run family time. If you win, you ain't gonna win a lot. It ain't like this, you know.
Yeah.
But it's somewhere to be.
But you win
In the right environment.
and the prestige,
with the right people,
of it.
You know.
This year took a lot of damn adversity coming back here.
Oh, man.
4 times.
Yeah.
I had back in was that March, April? Yeah, that's right after Uncle Earl's when I lost Crow. So we had, that was a killer. I come back, I really didn't have any answer for what was going to happen. Crow was a 24 to 26 point dog every year. Gooses in the 30s. My kennel was pretty much destroyed.
Yeah.
And
coming out for first and second dog of the year. I don't think anybody's ever done that, have they?
Yeah, 1, 2.
Have they on the first and second?
Nope.
Like Randy did that last year, Rankin Crow. First and second dog of the
There
year.
you go.
Champion and reserve, top gun.
and then come back, and I come back here. It was at Maybaying, and man, I pulled Goose's daddy out of retirement. I pulled him out of retirement. Man, I hadn't baited him in 3 years. We baited him at Uncle Earl's. I let my kid bait him in the youth bay at Uncle Earl's, and then I come back here, and I had no other dogs. I was like, I guess I got to do CJ. I ain't run him. I really haven't competed with him competitively in 3 years. I gave him 1 run because he's 12 years
Troy
old.
Carroll ain't got his money yet, and he's finna whoop your butt.
Hey, the man, Randy, damn. Damn. Give him some of that 10,000 you took from me.
No.
How much was it?
Well,
How much did Randy-
counting that, it makes about 21, but it was about 11 just
How
there
much
for
did
the
I
2
lose
dogs.
to Randy?
Not a lot.
Not a lot?
No, not a lot.
Not a lot. How much was it?
Did I get your money?
Did you? You know that.
But I'm going to tell you this.
How much did this cab cost me, Randy?
After that baying, CJ and Max, the same dog that Goose and Max, they won that 2 dog. They gave me another 5 points. I said, man, I might be okay for right now at least. But then, man, I got COVID.
Yeah, that was a bad deal there.
I got COVID a month ago.
Yeah,
2 months. No, 2 months ago. Early August.
It had you down.
And damn near died. I was in the hospital.
I wasn't worried.
Everything was
Can't
on.
kill the sword.
Speaking of Hannah Fano, everything was on Hannah. She had to feed my dogs. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't even. They couldn't talk to me. We couldn't have. Man.
I know you got a milkshake delivered.
No, the only dog food Hannah could get her hands on was Showtime.
Somebody come in and said, this is for Randy Durrell.
Yeah.
Well, she recognized that. Good looking.
Boys, hey, the party's popping around here.
It's a party.
We can't go a 2-hour span like we did on the first episode.
Yeah.
We got to wind it down. I'm going to tell you this, though. The next time y'all see me and Uncle Pat, we're going to be running some hounds.
Yeah.
We're going to be catching hogs, and we may shoot a nanny behind your fence.
And for a small fee, I'm teaching squirrel calling lessons when I get out there. And how to make a proper scrambled egg sandwich by daylight.
Oh my God! Rap videos now on the black market now. Some of these folks around, especially around the Bay Bend world, they on the black market, they know about the rap videos that have been circulating, and that some of them are multi-platinum.
10-4.
Yeah. I mean, you can't it's on the black web.
So
The green-eyed black web.
So you're going to get a payday too, though. Sooner or later.
No.
Yeah, come on.
Randy Durrell robbed me. This hat cost me $10,000 because I ate gorilla.
Tell us what the payout.
I did.
Tell us what
That's
the
true.
payout was.
But I don't care.
Oh,
Tell us what the payday is.
well,
Don't hold it back. Don't be
I
scared.
got a $5,000 bonus for a world championship, along with
Come on,
about
Rick.
a $9,000 bonus on that Calcutta,
For
me.
along with about another, just right there. That's probably about $5,000.
It's his half.
Just
His half.
in the 2 dog.
Because he only owned 1 dog.
And then-
It was around
and then
11
another
grand for
15,
first.
18
about, I don't remember. I didn't even look at the envelope. About $2,000 yesterday in a one dog. Between everything, at least.
So you buying a beer?
Yeah, I did. I bought all this beer.
I know, bro. Hey, no, I mean, and that's the thing. That's
you
the
gotta
reason
buy a
you
lot
do
because Jake drinks a lot.
he
He don't drink. He guzzles.
There you go.
He ain't drinking. He
But see,
guzzles.
See that
that's
picture
the
of my
whole
cowboy
purpose
hat on?
of having a dog like that.
Look like the Pope.
It's
They have his hat on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's about. It's about winning.
When it comes,
And Randy's not stingy with it.
Everybody talks about the resume. Everybody talks
Jiving
about.
Gene Reynolds.
Everybody wants to compare and say who's the greatest of all time. Everybody wants to say who's the best ever. It's unfair to say Michael Jordan was the best ever because back in the.
Yeah, no, it's not. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, it is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
But and you look at Wilt Chamberlain. He's got some better records.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to a resume, now granted, you can't say 'cause
Yeah.
old Uncle Earls ain't like Uncle Earls now.
Yeah, it's not your granddaddy's hog bait no more.
But the way it is right now, we're betting on the baddest hogs. We got the best judges. We got the best competition.
So you got to
There's
step.
There's no
dog.
difference in the
There's-
PBR.
It has to
There's
come
nothing.
up.
It's a
There's
bread,
nothing with
it's
the
a bread to
resume.
bay.
Not even close.
We're taking care of the
The
hogs like they
resume
fucking
he's
stop.
carrying.
It speaks for itself.
Everything.
The
Hey,
resume.
you know what I'm saying?
One dog, two dog, high point, best of the best. 3-time high point. Nobody's ever had 3-time high point. Nobody's even had a 3-time world champion.
Well, I mean, that's what I said. It speaks for itself.
And we're
then
talking,
if you watch it,
nobody was 2 times in
you
a
know
row.
why he's saying it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that
Tell me
he's,
again. What did it look like?
it's perfection.
I'm gonna say
I mean, honestly,
I've
like I
been
said,
good. It was
I was sitting there the whole time, and I seen it, and I was like, man, that's a bad son of a gun, you know. And then once you sit there and you really watch it, and then it's repetitive. It's not like, boy, he had a good run.
All right,
It's like this
let's
son did it
to put
all day long.
Could you-
But
every
to put
single
it into
time.
You say the
perspective-
bull riders
time-
was good if the bulls wasn't
But
as good as
time
they
out.
are.
I can make it.
It's the same
Hey,
analogy.
I put it into perspective. You seen them dogs that got second?
Yeah.
See how good they be?
Yeah. That's some of the best I've ever seen.
Exactly.
I mean, literally,
Exactly.
there ain't no, it
Like
wasn't
you can talk about the dog that won. You can talk about the dog that won. But to put it into perspective, did you see the dogs that got second?
I literally, I sat there watching
any
them
moment.
when I seen those.
Would you feed them too?
Shit all day long, and I feed them showtime.
Just
If I
me
had to
showing
drive
up.
over to go
Just
get
me
You
showing
damn
up
right.
applies pressure to everything.
And if you think we are full of shit, we're bragging or anything like that, you think you got better dogs, bring the motherfuckers on.
Hey,
Let's
the
see
man
them.
said,
Let's see.
God damn.
Let's see.
They don't sound a whole lot,
Goddamn,
but
Dolomite done
I'm glad
scratched
you
over
get by
there.
with that on the podcast because you can't say that kind of shit on Facebook because you get banned for 3 days.
Hey, I've been banned all damn
I
life.
checked the box. It's not made for kids. Don't let your kids watch
Hey,
this.
yeah,
boys.
boys. I think they was like, hey,
They said
we
that's
need
against
age restrictions on y'all's
community
videos. You got it, baby. 18 and over. Get with it.
He called me from the hospital. I'm dying of COVID. What happened when you had it? I seen him a picture of me holding a 300-pound hog up in my night shorts. This is what I was doing, Randy. I don't know about you.
That hog was that
He
that
didn't
hog
have no ivermectin Dex.
that hog that Pat caught that hog that Pat caught was bleeding out of his heart.
You didn't have my bottle of Dex. I can promise you.
He had a wound.
I didn't know I had feet, fingers, and they're COVID. I was probably sicker than shit.
And he
but I
forgot
just
about
didn't
2 of his
care at that
girlfriends.
moment. Laying in the bed, I heard them dogs, babe. I slipped them back of them Crocs up in 4-wheel drive. Took 2 of them. I got in the boy.
Had to lock 'em in.
I had somebody like to got me. He like to got me 2 or 3 times.
Just about like COVID. COVID couldn't get Randy.
Oh, you
'Cause
can't.
if we was worth of shit, we'd have died a long time
Oh my
ago.
God.
It's going to take more than that to put me under the day.
Daddy said you can't.
Shit, apparently.
Yeah.
It's been great.
It's
been a great time. We've had in 3 days of baying so far, we had 335 paid entries. We got like 70 in the 2-dog novice already. We still got the cup. The books don't close till 9:30 or 9 a.m. tomorrow. We got church service at 8:30. Then at 9, the books close, and then we got the title belt and the 2-dog cup. Still got 3 year-end events up for grabs, and there's a heck of a party going on here that we have got to get to.
To get started or to run a dog, all it takes is money.
That's it.
In case I hadn't told y'all yet, Deuce is the greatest of all time.
There it is. There it is, folks. Y'all heard it first right here.
COVID's still that amoeba thing.
Nothing going on. All right,
Yeah.
y'all. Hey, once again, we appreciate all y'all tuning in, listening. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, do all that shit. Make sure you do that. I mean, don't just watch it, subscribe to it. We need all the subscribers we can get. HogDog Nation Podcast. Make sure you get on that. Make sure you check that out. support everything that you can support. People that support you, support them. We got so many sponsors and stuff. It'll take us another 30 minutes to name it, and that's how much it's grown. And we appreciate each and every person that helps make this happen. Don't think it's not noticed.
Yeah, everybody here's a champion in their own sense.
Dixie Doggers, thank y'all for coming, helping.
Yes, sir.
Hey, anybody that comes to our show, we love them. If they support what we're doing, we're fans of
That's
theirs.
what I'm saying. You can feel it. That's the way it is.
And I'm gonna tell you what, fellas,
It's crazy.
we have 4 regular shows a year, and then we have a $2 World Cup, a high stakes deal. We have 5. Y'all welcome. We'll sit right here at this table once in every show, and we'll recap it, have a party. And I'm gonna tell you what, guys. Hey, let's wind this down. Let's cut it off, and let's go back where that music's playing, and let's get in amongst them.
All right, let's go, boys.
Thank y'all.
We'll see y'all.